The ability to take control of your retirement has been the driving factor in the continuing growth of self-managed super funds. They are a great way to provide for your retirement, but it is important to understand that with this greater control comes an increased responsibility as a trustee of your fund.
The ultimate responsibility of the fund always rests with the fund's trustees, regardless of whether professionals such as accountants and financial advisors are engaged to assist you in operating the fund. Therefore, it is very important that you understand what you need to do.
There are a range of duties and responsibilities that come with being a trustee, and these include making sure that the fund's sole purpose is to pay retirement benefits to members or to beneficiaries in the event of death.
Accepting contributions and paying benefits as a pension or lump sum in accordance with superannuation and tax laws.
And making investment decisions and complying with any restrictions contained within super law and the fund's trust deed.
Ensuring an approved auditor is appointed for each income year.
Making sure that the fund's administrative tasks are met, such as lodging the SMSF annual return on time and ensuring that the fund's records are kept up to date.
And reviewing and updating the fund's trust deed and investment strategy. All of these responsibilities form part of the trustee's declaration form that is required to be signed by all new trustees of a self-managed super fund.
And failure to comply with your duties and responsibilities can result in the tax office taking actions, including imposing penalties, taking enforceable action against you, including disqualification as a trustee, and potentially even making your fund non-complying.
Yes, Aaron. Members of the SMSF Academy won't have to worry about that, as members will have available to them the appropriate information, education and tools to look after all of these issues that we've discussed.
That's right, Ian. The SMSF Academy is designed to give trustees the confidence and peace of mind to meet their duties and responsibilities as a trustee.
Well, Aaron, as an accountant who's had a great deal of experience in the compliance and regulatory requirements of a self-managed super fund, what are the reporting obligations of an SMSF?
The trustees of a self-managed super fund have various reporting obligations to both the regulator and its members. Many of these duties need to be completed for each financial year by specified due dates with the Australian Taxation Office. It is a requirement for all funds to have to lodge an SMSF annual return, which includes the tax return of the fund and details of the completed audit. Therefore, Ian, the annual return cannot be lodged until an independent audit report has been issued. In addition, the fund has an obligation to prepare financial accounts each year, including the preparation of an operating statement and statement of financial position. Upon completion of these statements, the fund arranges for the completion of an audit to examine the fund's financial position and assess the overall compliance of the fund with superannuation law. In addition, a self-managed super fund is required to prepare and maintain records relating to decisions affecting the fund. For example, these may include decisions around buying and selling investments, starting a pension, and the appointment of a fund auditor. Copies of financial statements, the SMSF annual return, and statements lodged with the tax office must be maintained by the trustees of the fund for a minimum of 5 years. However, minutes of meetings, changes and appointments of trustees, declarations and copies of all reports given to members must be kept for at least 10 years.
Subject to your own level of skills and amount of time you have to devote to running your self-managed super fund, SMSF trustees can engage a variety of service providers to assist them in their duties and responsibilities. For example, a lawyer such as myself will be required to prepare the trust deed for your SMSF and would also be involved in many instances with the preparation of estate planning documentation, including death benefit nominations.
Your fund will be required each year to engage an approved auditor to conduct an independent audit. Most trustees will also typically engage an accountant or a specialist administrator to prepare the statutory reporting requirements for your fund, including financial statements and an SMSF annual return. For pension-paying funds, an actuary may be required to be engaged to prepare a certificate of tax exemption. Trustees may also consider using a licensed financial advisor to assist in the strategic direction of the fund, the investment strategy and any insurance needs of the members.
The Australian Taxation Office as regulator of self-managed super funds, has several publications available for trustees regarding thinking about, setting up and running a self-managed super fund. These are must-read documents for all trustees to ensure that they have an appropriate level of understanding about their roles and responsibilities as a trustee. Links to these publications can be found on the SMSF Academy website.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this video and for visiting our site.